Now, this story is a little bit bananas because it takes me all the way back to when I was in high school. I was in the ninth grade and I participated in a physical education or gym class. Okay? And, I love that class because, you got to run around, get exercise. I didn't like playing dodgeball because all of the really, really big, fat, kind of buff seniors, they would they would peg me with the dodgeballs really hard, and it would break skin, and I would cry. But I mean, those days are over. Anyway, so I'm still going to school in high school, and um, er, um, so the other day it was my favorite class, physical education. So what I did was, I went into the locker room to shower, and I saw some of my friends there, but I didn't pay them any mind. I was like, well, I gotta get changed, and and I looked over in the room with the showers that come off the walls, and it was really empty, and everybody was leaving the locker room, so I didn't know what to do. So I was like, awesome, this is my first chance to take a shower, like, for a while. Go me. And, like, oh, well, once I got in the shower and there was still hot water, I started taking a shower, and then my gym coach, his name, he's not a teacher, but we call him Coach Hauser. Coach Hauser came into the shower room when I was taking a shower. And what ended up happening was he said, he was like, hey, Fletcher. And I was like, yes, Coach Hauser. He was like, yeah, have you gotten any of your shots, at the doctor's this year? And I was like, I don't know, maybe. And he was like, oh, well, like, have you been checked for lice? I was like, no, I don't think I have lice. And he was like, oh, well, it's, public schools, they're introducing this new thing called, it's Penis Inspection Day. And I know that sounds funny. He said, he didn't want to make me giggle. But, for girls, it's called, what was it? It was, it wasn't vagina because I don't like that word. It was, I think it was, Chotch Inspection Day. They would use Chotch, so it's Penis Inspection Day, Chotch Inspection Day. So he's in there with me. I'm showering. I'm not wearing any clothes, but I don't care. I have respect for my body. And he comes up to me and he sits in the shower right next to where I'm taking a shower. I thought that was weird, but I was like, whatever, teamwork. And he was like, as I was taking a shower, I noticed that, like, every time I looked up at the coach, he would be looking, like, at my, like, groin. So I was like, I don't know why he's doing that. And I was like, we made small talk, but I was like, listen, coach, do you think there's something wrong with my penis? And he was like, no, Fletcher, he said. We just need to take a look at it to make sure that you don't have any venereal disease, you don't have human papillomavirus, you're not HIV positive. And I was like, okay, that made me feel a little bit better. And I was like, well, who's gonna give me the penis inspection? And he was like, oh, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. I mean, nobody's in here. Everybody went back to class. And I was like, oh, you do that for me, coach? And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And I was like, okay, well, what do you just look at it? Do I take my pants off? And he was like, yeah, take your pants off and take, well, I was wearing whitey tighties. And he was like, take the whitey tighties off. And then, we were done our shower, so we went into, like, a public restroom. And we went into, one of the booths, And so what happened was I pulled my pants down, sat down on the booth, and the coach, he just kind of I'm sitting here against the toilet, he kind of reached down and he kind of just like he pulled at my penis and stuff, and I was like, is this it? Are you finding anything? And he was like, don't worry, I might. For the most part, we don't find anything. We don't find penis lice and all that. And I was like, okay. So he was pulling on it and pulling on it and pulling on it and pulling on it, and then he was like, just in case there are any like microscopic like little bugs like that venereal disease like crabs, he said, I'm gonna take a couple pictures of your penis. I was like, alright, okay, do whatever you want. So he took a couple pictures. I thought he was gonna take them with his phone, but he had like a really nice camera, like high definition. And it's just crazy. That's my story time. I don't know. Anybody watching this? Did you have penis inspection day at school? I certainly did. It at least made for an interesting story, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff happens in school, you know. Okay, well, I can't wait to catch you in the next video.